Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Hot pursuit. An uptight, by-the-book cop must protect the widow of a drug boss from crooked cops and gunmen. Night before, in New York City, for their annual tradition of Christmas Eve debauchery, three lifelong best friends set out to find the holy grail of Christmas parties, since their yearly reunion might be coming to an end.
Spy. Despite having solid field training, CIA analyst Susan Cooper has spent her entire career as a desk jockey, working hand in hand with dashing agent Bradley Fine. Using high-tech equipment and hiding airplanes, Susan is the guardian angel who helps Bradley avoid danger. However, when Bradley is assassinated by Bulgarian arms dealer Ryan Arbano, Susan wrangles her way into her first undercover assignment to help capture Boyanov and avenge Bradley.
Josh Wick. Legendary assassin Josh Wick retired from his violent career after marrying the love of his life. Her sudden death leaves John in deep mourning when sadistic mobster Yosef Tarasov and his thugs steal John's prized car and kill the puppy that was the last gift from his wife. John unleashes the remorseless killing machine within a seeks vengeance. Meanwhile, Joseph's father, John's former colleague, puts a huge bounty on John's head.
The story, a drama centered around the relationship between journalist Michael Finkel and Christian Langau, an FBI most wanted list murderer who for years lived outside the United States under Finkel's name. Green Book. Tony Leap, a bouncer in 1962, is hired to drive pianist Don Shirley on a tour through the Deep South, in the days when African Americans forced to find alternate accommodations and services due to segregation laws below the Mason-Dixon line.
The Great Gatsby. Midwest native Nick Carraway arrives in 1922 New York in search of the American dream. Nick, a would-be writer, moves in next door to millionaire Jay Gatsby and crosses the bay from his cousin Daisy and her philandering husband Tom. Thus Nick becomes drawn into the captivating world of the wealthy, and as he bears witness to their illusions and deceits, pens a tale of impossible love, dreams and tragedy.
The Wolf of Wall Street. In 1987, Jordan Belfort takes an entry-level job at a Wall Street brokerage firm. By the early 1990s, while still in his 20s, Belfort founds his own firm, Stratton Oakmont. Together with his trusted lieutenant and a merry band of brokers, Belfort makes a huge fortune by defrauding wealthy investors out of millions. However, while Belfort and his cronies partake in a hegemonic brew of sex, drugs, and thrills, the SEC and the FBI close in on his empire of excess.
The Shawshank Redemption. Andy Dufresne is sentenced to 2 consecutive life terms in prison for the murders of his wife and her lover and is sentenced to a taut prison. However, only Andy knows they didn't commit the crimes. While there, he forms a friendship with Red, experiences brutality of prison life, adapts, have the warden, all in 19 years.
Leon the Professional. Leon, the top hitman in New York, has earned a rep as an effective cleaner, but when his next-door neighbors are wiped out by a loose cannon agent, he becomes too unwilling custodian of 20-year-old Matilda. Before long, Matilda's thoughts turn to revenge, and she considers following in Leon's footsteps.
Tell us